Hagi in Erev Shabbos, Parshas Devarim. You know, it's been a fad lately, a psychological fad. People are talking about self-reflection and understanding yourself. The truth is that the Rebbeinu Shalom told us this as early as mankind. There are 3 times in the Torah where it says the word Eichas. So, and then the famous one is in Nach, the Sefer Eichas. But we have one in the 6th Parsha, Bamidbar. Moshe Rabbeinu says Eichas. And the first, it's not pronounced Eichas, it's Ayeka. That's what the Rebbeinu Shalom told Adam Rishon, the first human being ever. And he says, make sure as a human being, Ayeka, you have to contemplate and realize, think about who you are, where you are, and what you're doing. Understand yourself. It's rudimentary to being a human being. The first Ayeka was Ben Adam La'atzmai, understand yourself. The Gra introduced that there's Ben Adam La'atzmai, Ben Adam La'chaver, Ben Adam La'makom, and the Gra introduced Ben Adam La'atzmai. That's the Ayeka. Understand who you are. In this week's Parsha, Moshe Rabbeinu mentions Eichas regarding how can I go on and take care of Klal Yisrael when they're behaving like this. That's the Eichas Ben Adam La'chaver. How are we relating to each other as human beings, as a nation, as a community? And the last one is the Eichas between us and the Rebbeinu Shalom and his holy city Yerushalayim and the Beis Mikdash. The first step of the 3 Eichas, the first step towards the Beis Mikdash, the first step towards rebuilding Klal Yisrael, that Eichas that tore away the Beis Mikdash from us, is the Eichas of Ayeka, of understanding who we are, who we're supposed to be. That's the first one from Parshas. Now, there's a ma'aser that R Akiva Eiger I heard from my brother-in-law, that he never really responded to letters that were written to him from outside of his city. However, there's one letter that's written, and it says, I know you're writing to me from Poland, and I never respond to people from Poland because that's not my city, and you guys have choshev rabbanim over there who take care of you just fine. But for you, I'm going to respond. Why? He says, I'll tell you why. Because I was at a wedding once, a couple of weeks ago in Poland, and someone came over to me and asked me a shaila. And I said, you know, it's a good shaila. Write me a letter, and I'll respond, and I'll give you an answer. I didn't really tell him that straight out. But from the way our conversation went, I can understand how he got the idea that he can feel free to send me questions and I'll answer him back. I don't know if you're that person, but you're from Poland. And this guy who I was speaking to a few weeks ago in Poland, also from Poland. So I'm going to respond to your letter just in case, maybe you're the guy and you're expecting me to answer. And you'll think that I gave you an open invitation to ask me all the questions in the world. Rabbi Akiva Eiger was able not to just think through 30 Rambams and Taisasim in a second. He was able to think about how a person who's asking him a question, to be able to realize what he wasn't saying and how he would feel if he didn't respond. But potentially this is the man who is expecting answers from me. And I can't turn him down. I can't turn that down. We should all be zeicha to understand ourselves as individuals, as a klal, and as children of the Bari Olam. Be'ezer Hashem, celebrating this year Tisha B'Av as a Yom Tiv with Mashiach Tzidkeinu. Good Shabbos.